Hello, Comic Asylum family. Thank you so much for being here. Today is the day that we have the most people in Comic Asylum since we're running two events. I appreciate you guys for leaving a comment and a like in this video since we're doing everything we can to support the Magic community. In this round 6, the decisive round to make it to the top 8, we have Garland facing Michael. Good luck and have fun.
Like anytime I'm at a competitive event, gotta do the turn the head and shuffle, pretend I'm a real Magic player. Alright, good luck, have fun.
Yep.
You are on the play.
Yep. I will keep.
Matchup in the dark here. I will also keep it.
18. Red band. Go ahead.
Okay. Let me get my, I've got paper also. The Raga Man.
The monkey has arrived.
It's down there, feel it. Okay. So, 22. My turn?
Yep.
I'll play a forest.
Yep.
I'll cast a green sun zenith, X is equal to 0. I'll put a dryad arbor into play.
Yep.
I will pass the turn.
Drop.
Present after my shuffle for green sun zenith.
Combat.
Yep.
What?
Yep. The prize. Play Windswept Teeth as my land for the turn. Is this smart? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna run out a Sylvan Safekeeper. This is a 1/1. I can sack a land to give a creature I control Shroud until end of turn. I'll pass the turn.
On your step, sorry.
Yeah. 17. Is it perchance some time for some surveillance?
It is time for surveillance.
You want to alpha?
Nothing. I'll put that in the graveyard.
Yep.
Untap, draw.
Yep.
Combat.
Yep.
Swing one.
No blocks. 19 to 18.
Yep. House up front.
Yeah, that's really good.
Static Prism.
Static Prison resolves. Target. You get your energy.
Static. Made.
Yep.
2 cats.
Yep. So not yet blessed, right?
Not yet blessed.
So you're at 8? Okay. On your end step. I will fetch down to 18.
So 18 now.
Yeah. I'd like to put a hedge maze onto the battlefield. Do a little surveillance of my own here.
Okay.
Cards in hand?
2.
I will survey.
Okay.
I will leave that on top.
Okay.
I will untap. Upkeep, draw.
Yep.
I will play a land for turn. I would like to cast Nissa Resurgent Animist. I would like to pass the turn.
You're in step. Or fetch begins.
Fetch to 17.
Yeah, you can view it in advance, then it should be the first yeah, you guys if you click that event, it'll tell you what's happening.
Graveyard. Tap.
Sure. No, that's the one I didn't want you to have. That's the other one I really didn't want you to have. I believe you are now hashtag Cities Blessed.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, yeah, sorry. We had that trigger.
Unless you don't want to put it on the stack for some reason.
You paid your energy. We're good.
James Spencer versus Jesus Ernesto. There's Carlos Diaz.
I'll sacrifice this cat to shoot you for 1.
I have been wand.
17 on?
Yep. Johnny trigger.
Random Klinger.
I will choose to 0 a Johnny. Deal damage here.
That is a thing that occurs.
Combat?
Yeah.
Swing 3.
I take 3 to 14.
I gain 14. I gain 2 to 19.
Yes.
19, 14.
Yeah.
These are this turn. Moving my end step?
Yeah, I'm gonna, unless you're doing other stuff on my end step, I'm gonna look at my card and probably concede here. I can recognize what's happening, but...
I think there should be 6 of these, so 1, 2, 3, that's 10, 11, 12, 13.
You have a million guys in
Yeah.
play, I understand. Okay, my turn?
Yeah.
That doesn't do anything. Let's go to game 2.
Okay.
My poor safekeeper, it was not kept safe.
You could have elected to keep it safe.
Yeah, no though. Not against a start like that where I'm needing to cast some amount of spells. Okay, look at the board, look at the board.
I will be the timer. Your timer is going to end at 3:45. You can start it. 3:45.
Is there anything else that really wants to come out? I don't think so. Do I want to do that to keep one of these things in? No, I don't think so. I will be on the play.
Okay.
I'm on the play. Nope, that is not an opener that is keepable. You kept 7?
Correct.
Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta put a card on the bottom here, right? Yeah.
You do indeed.
How bad could things go for me if I put this in the bottom? Famous last words. Alright, I've kept 6, you've kept 7. Windswept Key. I would like to fetch going down to 19. And I would like to cast an Insidious Fungus. I'm fetching basic. And I would like to cast Insidious Fungus. Is a 1/2, and for 2 mana I can sacrifice him to kill an artifact, an enchantment, or cast Growth Spiral, essentially. Draw a card and put a land from my hand onto the battlefield.
Okay.
I will then pass the turn to you.
Draw. Go to 19, get a planes
Yep.
for 17. I'm gonna
17. Sure, yeah, bolt.
Skysos, you're good.
Guide of Souls has arrived. I would like to play this Misty Rainforest.
Sure.
I would like to fetch, and I'm gonna think about what I want to fetch. I'm gonna fetch Shock.
Okay.
So going to 16. I would like to bestow a Springheart Nantuko onto Insidious Fungus.
Yeah, it happens.
So this gives enchanted creature +1/+1, and landfall I either make a bug or I can pay 2 mana to make a copy of this.
Okay.
I would like to go to combat. I will attack with a 2/3.
I will take 2, go to 15.
Alright, I will pass the turn.
Plan for turn.
Yep.
Cast Static Prison on the Springheart Nantuko.
Yeah.
And I will go to combat and swing 1.
I have become 1. I guess you did not have 3 energy to pay that. My turn?
Yep.
I'll untap. Draw. I would like to try to put a Spring Heart Nantuko on Insidious Fungus.
I'll respond.
So you're going to 14 off the fetch.
12.
Down to 12, sure.
We'll discharge here.
Discharge resolves. You go up 3 energy. You're at 5 energy currently, and then you're choosing to pay 2.
Yeah, if I do, so on that one.
Yeah. And then Spring Heart resolves.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't know if you cut or not.
there we go. And then I'll pass the turn.
Untap.
Yep.
Draw for turn.
Okay.
I will pay the 1.
Yep.
Surveil?
Yep.
Cards in hand?
3.
I will keep that on top.
Okay.
Cast Static Prison on your Nantuko.
Yep. So plus 2 energy. You're at 4.
Combat.
Yep.
Swing 1.
Are you going to? Okay.
Oh, so
Not paying here.
14 to 12, right?
Yes. I'm at 14. You're at 12.
Go ahead.
I'll untap. Draw. Oh, the universe hates me.
Okay. Draw.
Yeah. Main phase. You have 2 static prisons.
Correct. I will pay 2 energy.
Yeah.
Play an Arena of Glory.
Yep.
Yeah. I will exert this Arena of Glory.
Sure. You have 2 red floating that, if used on creatures, gives them haste.
Correct. Use white and 1 of the red. Cast Ranger Captain.
Yeah. Ranger Captain resolves.
ETB.
Yeah.
Search.
Yeah.
We'll get a Ragavan.
Okay.
I'll cast the Ragavan.
Yeah.
There's 2.
Yeah. So you're up 2 energy here.
Yep.
And you have spent all of your mana.
As of the moment, correct. I would like to move to combat.
Yeah.
5, 6.
Are you choosing to pay for God of Souls?
I will not pay for Guided Souls.
I go to 8. Ragavan trigger.
Yep. A treasure.
Yeah.
So I will not cast that, so it'll remain exiled, and it'll be your turn.
Put this here. Can I read Ranger Captain real quick?
Yep.
Okay, so you can sack him to make me unable to cast non-creature spells.
Correct.
Okay. I will draw for turn.
Yep.
Play this Misty Rainforest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not literally dead if I crack my Misty Rainforest. It's somewhat likely that I'm dead, but I am not literally, like, on board dead. Well, no, because if you pay for the static prisons, then you don't. I mean, you have to, like, have a really bad draw here, but I don't think there's anything I can do about it. I'm gonna fetch.
Yep. You're at 7.
Yeah.
I have 7 to 14, correct?
12.
I gained the 2 off of.
Oh, you are correct. 14. My bad. I forgot that this has more words on it than you think.
It has about 1 million.
Yeah, roughly 1 million
So does
words.
this. So does this. So do these.
I'll put a forest into play.
Okay.
I will cast a Flare of Cultivation the hard way.
Okay.
Is that resolving?
The results.
And I'll pass the turn.
Untap.
Yeah.
Sonic Surge.
So, draw step?
Draw a step. I do draw for turn.
Yeah. Main phase. You have 2 static prisons.
I do have 2 static prison triggers.
You have to know when to stop. Yeah.
I will not pay for one, but I will pay for the other.
I have a Springheart Nantuko in play.
I do have a Spring Card Nantuko in play. I will got back discharge the Spring Card Nantuko.
Yeah. So, wait, you were at 4 energy, right? So you went, you went down to 2, and then now...
Well, I went down to 3 because I only paid for 1.
Right, you were at 4 energy. It costs 2 energy to pay.
No, it's only 1.
Oh, it's 2 that you get when you play it. Right. My math is off. Okay, it certainly looks like I'm dead, but maybe if I have a poker face, you won't realize it.
Combat?
Yeah.
Swing, there will be a Guided Souls trigger. I'll attempt to put counters on Ragavan.
Yeah.
It costs 3 energy, so this goes down to 2.
I take lethal damage.
3,
So,
7,
yeah.
8.
You want to look at the standings real quick? I'm just curious. I want to know if you make it. I mean, you crushed me. Your opponent match win percentage is pretty good. So I know the 5-0, the 401, the 4-1-0s.
4-1-0s drew.
The top
The
4 all
3-1
drew.
The 3-1-1s I'll have to play.
I think, yeah, the 3-1-1 and the 4-1-0, I'm
2,
assuming they're
3,
paired.
4.
So probably they have
for
to
sure.
play.
Yeah,
so
for sure. There's 4 months off that.
one of them is in. That's 5 slots. And then if like Hattie wins, that'd be 6. So you have a shot at top 8, yeah. And your opponent's match win percentage is pretty good,
I would
right?
say it's like my
You're at like
biggest-
73.3. So yeah, I think you got a pretty good shot at top 8. 2-0.
Yep.
Good luck to you.
Good luck. Sweet deck.
Man, yeah. Have you seen what this deck does when it pops off?
Yeah, you make like a bunch of insects right, and then you end up at some point courting for Craterhoof and just being like, all right, both of these are like
Yes.
18 damage, you know?
But also, so
I kind of had an idea. I was like, this can't live, this can't live.
yeah.
I was like, everything else, eh.
So if I had like a couple turns there where it's like if I draw a fetch land,
Yeah, you could
I
probably.
suddenly have enough stuff in play to court for Harbinger of the Seas.
Yeah.
And just like you don't get to play Magic anymore, essentially. But so the real sauce of this deck is this interaction.
The Nissa with the Elves, yeah.
Yeah. So where I have a landfall trigger, I make a mana, I tap like another thing, I make a copy of Risen Reef, that triggers all Risen Reefs.
Yeah.
So I get to the point where I'm just like flipping enough cards that I'm putting enough Nissa triggers on the stack to make mana to keep paying for them, and yeah. That is how I beat the other Boros Energy player that I played.
Yeah, so I watched it and you just
earlier.
like, well, I have like 11 creatures in play. This Craterhoof and this Nissa are lethal on their own.
That was in turn 4 of extra turns.
Yeah, so I was over there watching that one. That was the only reason I was like, all right, these two can't live.
You are aware of the sauce.
This would prefer to die, but priority is these two.
Yeah, for sure. I think this is what I boarded. I despise Goblin Bombardment. And also, like, Static Prison and stuff. Like,
Sure, I mean, unless the deck like we do the really like messed up stuff. So
yeah. If I drew one of these there, that's pretty good. And then I'm on one Endurance main, and I brought in another Endurance because I didn't see any Flage. But usually Flage is lurking, and that card's really hard to outgrind.
Yeah.
So. Good luck to you. Take it down.
That's the plan.
Oh, Matt.